Hello everyone, welcome to session 57 of Software Testing Made Easy course. In this session, I am going to explain one of the SDLC models, that is prototyping model. So what exactly is this prototyping model? Let me explain. In the previous session, I explained one of the SDLC models, that is waterfall model. Now in this session, I am going to explain the next SDLC model, that is prototyping model. Why I am writing this waterfall model and prototyping model in the same screen here? Because waterfall model and the prototyping model look almost similar guys. Okay, very small difference is there between the waterfall model and prototyping model. Now if you go to the waterfall model, it all starts with the requirements phase, right? Waterfall model will start with the requirements phase. Then after the requirements, we have what guys? We have the next phase, that is design phase. The second phase we have is the design phase. Then after the design phase, we have the implementation phase, that is coding or development or okay, that phases implementation. You can say implementation phase. After the implementation phase, we have the testing phase. In waterfall model, requirements, design, implementation, followed by testing phase. After testing phase, we have the deployment phase. Deployment here, deployment. After deployment phase, finally, we have the last phase of this waterfall SDLC model, that is maintenance phase. The last phase is maintenance maintenance phase. Fine. So these are the 6 phases of this waterfall SDLC model: requirements, design, implementation, testing, deployment, maintenance. But coming to prototyping model, the same phases we have guys. Okay, in prototyping model also we have the requirements phase, design phase, implementation phase, testing phase, deployment, and maintenance phase. Okay, these are the same phases the prototyping model has, but the only difference is there in the second phase guys. Only in the second phase there is a difference between this waterfall model and prototyping model. What is the difference? In the design phase, okay, in the design phase, coming to the prototyping model, in the second phase, that is the design phase, we create a prototype. So what is this prototype? A dummy, okay, a dummy product, you can say guys. Before the real product is developed, a dummy product will be created. So a prototype is nothing but a dummy product guys. It's not the real product. Okay, a dummy product which looks like the final product. Okay, which looks like a final product will be created in the second phase only. Why a prototype is required to be created in the second phase of this SDLC as part of prototyping model? Because okay, if this prototype, that is dummy kind of product which simulates the real product, is created in the design phase, that can be shared with the client or customer, whoever you call him. Okay, will be shared with the client will evaluate that. Okay, client will evaluate that dummy product and give some feedback guys. The client will give some feedback. Based on this feedback, the development, that is implementation, testing, deployment, and maintenance will be done. Hope you got the context, right? In case of waterfall model, the client has to wait until the final product, that is real product, is ready ready and released into the market. Okay, client has to wait till the real product is ready. He don't know how the real product is going to look like. He has to wait for a lot of time guys. He have to spend a lot of budget. He has to wait for a lot of time to see the real final product. And what if that final product that is developed using this waterfall SDLC model is wrongly developed? Then what will happen guys? A lot of time and budget will be wasted for the client. And most of the cases, when someone uses waterfall model for very big projects, right, they will definitely go wrong. Okay, a lot of deviation may be there, because it finally ends up with some wrong product guys, because client feedback is very less in this case of waterfall model. Client don't know. Client has created some requirements, but he cannot see what's getting developed here, right? Because of that, he will finally see a wrong product at the end of the phases. He will see a wrong product. But coming to the prototyping model, So small difference is there. In the design phase, second phase itself, we'll create a prototype, okay, which looks like a real product. A dummy product which looks like a real product will be created in the second phase, which will not take that much time, guys. Okay, this prototype can be created very fast and will be shared with the client. Client will evaluate this prototype and give the feedback. Now here, development, testing, everything will be done according to the this finalized prototype. Because of that, the right product, okay, right product will be developed. Right here, the chances for building the right product is very high, but in case of waterfall model, the chances are very less, right? So client has to wait and see for long time to see the product and give the feedback. But in case of prototyping model, during the second phase itself, client will get a chance to see the real end product, I mean dummy kind of product which looks like a real product during the second phase itself. Based on that finalized prototype, we'll do the all the other phases, and that will actually result in the right product being developed. Chances of building the right product will get increased in case of prototyping model. Now let me show you the actual diagram of this prototyping model. So this is the diagram, guys. Okay, so the same phases, guys, same phases of waterfall model are there in this prototyping SDLC model also. You see it starts with the requirements, then design phase, then implementation, testing, deployment, and maintenance. But during the second phase, that is the design phase, these steps will be extra. During the design phase, we'll build a prototype. That prototype will be shared with the client for his evaluation, and client or customer will evaluate that and he will give the feedback. Based on the feedback, we'll update the design. So until this particular prototype looks good for the client, will not proceed with the next phases here. Requirements, design phase, prototype need to be finalized in case of the prototyping SDLC model. Once the prototype is finalized by the client, then only we'll move to the implementation, testing, deployment, maintenance, which will result in the right product being developed. Okay, based on the customer feedback or client feedback, we are building the product here in case of prototyping SDLC model. That's why we'll get the right product developed without wasting the time and budget. We will we will get the right product, right? So here, in case of the waterfall SDLC model, the risk is high, guys. Okay, risk is high. The more the complex the application is, the more the time the project takes to complete this develop this product or something. The risk is very high, guys, because client doesn't know what real product he is going to see at the end of the phases, right? If he gets the right product, he is very lucky. But if in case somewhere some design or something went wrong, and if he finally sees the product and that product is not matching with the requirements whatever he provided, then everything will go into the waste, right? A lot of time and budget will be wasted. But in case of waterfall, I mean prototyping SDLC model, since the prototyping concept is there, client is giving the feedback, and since the proper feedback is provided by the client or customer, we'll build a right product will be developed. And because of that, risk is low here. Okay, risk is low because customer knows what product is going to be developed in advance. During the design phase itself, customer or client will know what product is getting developed. But here waterfall model, the client has to wait till the end of the phases to see what exactly the product that is developed as part of that model. Okay, so hope guys you understood what exactly is this prototyping SDLC model. So that's it, guys. Thank you. Bye.